something massive is set to unfold for XRP, which currently trades around 2.20 cents. Experts and insiders are suggesting that this price could explode past $122, and this spike will happen so fast that most people won't even see it coming. But here's the thing, some will sell at those insane prices and walk away with hundreds of thousands, even millions. But here's where you come in. If you don't know exactly how to position yourself, how to execute your exit strategy in those crucial few minutes, you'll miss the chance of a lifetime. And that's why this video may be the most important one you'll ever watch if you're holding XRP. So what's causing this massive shift? Over the next 48 hours, we're anticipating an explosion of institutional interest. Global banks, governments, and financial giants are preparing to flood the XRP ledger with trillions of dollars. SWIFT is reportedly ready to go live with XRP payments, and tokenization of over $650 trillion in assets is being linked directly to XRP's infrastructure. And yes, XRP just confirmed a partnership with the largest bank in Japan and rumored connections with the US Federal Reserve. All these dominoes are lining up, and when they fall, XRP's price could experience a supply shock we've never seen before. But wait, it gets crazier. We're partnering with Uphold to give away free XRP to everyone watching. Yep, free XRP. Just like the video, hit subscribe with notifications, share it, and use the link in the description to create your free Uphold account. The entire process takes less than 5 minutes. Literally free money before XRP potentially takes off. Okay, back to it. XRP is sitting at just over $2.19, but multiple sources and official announcements suggest that in the next 48 hours, Japan's central bank will begin actively using XRP in cross-border settlements. That alone could catapult XRP to over $122 and maybe much higher. And yes, the talk about XRP hitting $1,000, even $11,898 per coin, is based on real calculations, token burns, and projected capital inflows. This won't be a long-term pump either. The spike could last only a few minutes. If you're not prepared to sell quickly, you'll miss it. Just like what happened when Gemini once briefly listed XRP at $50 while it was trading at only $0. And few people got in, but the ones who did, massive profits. So here's what's happening. SWIFT is introducing $25 trillion per day in XRP volume. Tokenized assets worth $650 trillion are being deployed via the XRP ledger. Official integrations with global financial systems are being unlocked. This is all expected to kick off on June 27th at 11:59 p.m., the exact moment the 48-hour countdown ends. So again, XRP at $2.19 might become a $122 or even $10,000 plus in mere minutes. If you're not ready, someone else will make your money. This is your chance. Be ready and watch until the end to see exactly how to profit. Now MasterCard has stepped forward with confirmation as well, alongside RealFi. That's right, RealFi just dropped a game-changing announcement. It's preparing to unlock over $654 from the global real estate market, bringing that value onto the XRP ledger using its native Real token. And here's the kicker, at exactly 11:59 p.m. on June 27th, RealFi is executing a massive token burn of 20% of Real token's Phase 1 supply. This is huge. RealFi isn't just talking, they're delivering on a vision to integrate the entire global real estate economy into decentralized finance via XRP's infrastructure. If you want to dive deeper or grab some Real tokens before the price rockets, check out their official link, payrealfi.com/realoverview. The potential here is massive. They're permanently eliminating up to 80% of the initial supply across phases, which could lead to one of the most aggressive supply shocks the crypto space has ever seen. This is not just another update. If there's one thing you take away from this video, it's this. June 27th at 11:59 p.m. is the moment Real token and XRP could both experience a historic price move. To put this into perspective, if RealFi successfully bridges even a fraction of that $654 onto $10 trillion onto XRP, it could send XRP skyrocketing to over $11,520.68 per coin. That's the target analysts are now projecting if this market integration fully takes hold, and that's only the initial wave. But here's what makes this truly insane. Because Real token operates on the XRP ledger, any major token burn or demand for Real token will directly impact XRP's supply and liquidity. As supply tightens and trillions begin pouring in, XRP's price could see a dramatic upward swing before Ripple has a chance to release more tokens from escrow. So what do you do now? Get your limit orders ready, load your bags, and be online as this unfolds. Because if this spike happens and you're not prepared, you might miss out entirely. Let me be 100% clear. If you're chasing once-in-a-lifetime crypto gains, you can't ignore what's about to happen with Real token. Built on XRP's ledger, it's about to burn 20% of its supply. And here's the wild part. The token's price has already surged from 0.22, nearly 0.23s in the past 10 days. That's a 10x move already, and analysts believe the real momentum hasn't even begun. Some are projecting Real token to soar from just 2 cents to over $64,500 per token in a matter of days. One top analyst with over 394,000 followers is backing this claim, saying the coming supply shock will be unprecedented. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not investment advice. But seriously, do your homework. You don't want to be the person who heard about this and didn't even look into it. Let's do some quick math. Even if only 1% of that $654 trillion enters Real token's market cap, that still puts the token at around $65,439 from a current price of just 2.7 cents. You don't have to take my word for it. Run the numbers yourself. This is the kind of opportunity people look back on and say, I wish I had gotten in. And it doesn't stop there. The European Central Bank is launching its 12-month digital euro pilot on June 25, and the XRP ledger has been named a core infrastructure provider. That's yet another major institutional milestone, aligning with this 48-hour window. So to wrap this all up, XRP Real token, RealFi, $654 trillion in tokenized real estate, 20% supply burn, June 27, 11:59 p.m., trillions in institutional flow, ECB integration. Potential price spikes into 5 and 6 figures. The next 48 hours could literally change everything. Look, you don't have to buy anything. You don't even have to believe every projection. But you do need to be informed, and you do need to act quickly if you're going to do your own research and explore this opportunity before it passes. Everything I mentioned, the links to RealFi, Real token, XRP resources, it's all down in the description below. This is your chance to understand, react, and maybe even change your financial future. The next 48 hours are absolutely critical. I'll see you on the inside. Let's make history.